Hey guys, back again, and this time for the collection video, I'm going to do my SNES collection. So a lot of you guys have probably been wanting to see that. I'm going to break this video up into little segments because I literally have like 5-6 stacks here, and I don't want to just keep going through the video. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first stack of singles games without covers or custom cases. Here we go. Bonkers. Capcom version. This is probably the best version of Bonkers out there because Capcom, everybody knows back in the day, they did some really good 2D platform games. I buckled down and bought Magic Sword finally. I think I talked about this in another video. Happy to have this one. Another Capcom classic. Run Saber. Everybody calls this a Strider ripoff, but you know, it's an awesome Strider ripoff. It's 2 players, so I love that one. Brain Lord. I forgot about this game. This game really makes you think. There's a lot of traps and stuff, but it's a really cool game, like an action top-down type game. Combatant Tribes, fighting game. Arcade game originally, when they transferred it to the SNES, you know, it's only 2 players, which is fine, but pretty cool fighting game. Okay. Let's see here. Violinist of Hamelin, very cool game, 2D platformer with music notes and stuff like that. It's hard to describe, but this is a repro card. Didn't get released in the U.S., but really cool game. Ys 5. What was the subtitle? Lost Kingdom of Sand. This is probably so far my favorite Ys game, and that might be because this is the farthest I got the farthest in this one so far. Really cool repro game that they just made. Just got translated about a year ago. Chrono Trigger, Flames of Eternity. Okay, I get this mixed up with Crimson Echoes. Very cool game. My buddy Eric made this one for me. Out of the versions out there, there's Crimson Echoes and Flames of Eternity. Everybody that I've talked to goes with Flames of Eternity because they updated that one more, which is cool. Flying Hero. This is another repro game I got. It's like more like a shoot 'em up type game. It's a shoot 'em up. It's like a shoot 'em up. Pretty cool. Ghost Hunter. Ghost Sweeper. Akami. I forgot the name of it, but I was looking for this game and nobody had it local, and I didn't feel like ordering it from Japan, so I had a buddy just repro it for me. The game's not translated or anything, but it's really cool. It reminds me of Castlevania. So that is the first stack. And yeah, we're gonna start the next one right now. All right, next stack. Good old Super Mario All Stars. I just got this game by chance. I've got a custom case for it. I don't want to really open all the cases. I'll just kind of show you guys. Open them up. I just want to kind of show you guys that I do have games in these. Damn it! Now I got the booklet in here. Now it's gonna be hard to close up without messing it up. Oh, there we go, we got it. Okay, so just to go through this quick, so I'll just go show you all the covers and everything. So this is another repro I got. This is Rainbow Bell Adventures. This one was the platform one. Yeah, this one's really cool. I haven't played it that much, but I just thought that, you know, it'd be a good platform because it's like a 2-player like platform game, which is pretty cool. I don't really see too many of those, so I picked that up. I think this is a hidden gem. Super Chase HQ, very cool game. You're a cop chasing criminals, bumping them off the road, trying to stop them. It's really fun. I like that game. Power Instinct I forgot what series this originally comes from. What the original series is called. It's not called Power Instinct. It's called something else. Fighter's History, maybe. I don't know, but a decent game. Pirates of Dark Water. This is a hidden gem. Beat 'em up on the SNES. A very cool game. Not a lot of people know about it. I got lucky and got that sucker for $10 because I was talking about how I collect games at work one day, and the guy said, "Hey, well, I got some games if you want them." And I was like, "Whoa, okay, cool, man." So he brought that, and that was it. Knights of the Round. A very cool game. This is probably my 3rd time owning it. For some reason, I decided not to collect it on cartridge because it's not the full version, but I could appreciate cartridge now, so I went ahead and got it on there. Stone Protector's another beat 'em up. There is another version on the Genesis that didn't get released. People prefer that version more because the controls are a lot better. The controls were kind of clunky on this one, but it's still a pretty solid game. Peacekeepers, which is the third of the Rival Turf series, the third game. It's pretty cool, but I don't think it's the best one. It's decent, I would say. Now this one is probably the best one out of the Rival Turf games. Brawl Brothers. This is the second game in that series. Very cool game. Yeah, it actually got some decent music to it too. And good old Rival Turf. I mean, this game is awesome. I mean, you can take that cover seriously any day. Super Valis 4. I'm really into the Valis series right now, and I know this version was cut down from the original version, which is kind of sad, but it's still pretty decent. I actually saw an old friend of mine beat the game, which was pretty cool. So just glad to have that in the collection. You don't see it too often in the wild anymore. Sonic Blast Man, another beat 'em up. One player beat 'em up based off of the boxing game in the arcades. This one's cool, but it's a little bit slow, and it's only one player. But Part 2 corrected all of that stuff. This one is way better. Multiple characters, 2-player co-op. It's just an overall better game. This game is sick. So if you ever see Sonic Blast Man, pick it up, because I think it's another hidden gem, and the price is going to start going up. Illusion of Gaia, excuse me. I just recently got this complete in box. I'm pretty pumped up about it. I'm going to go and get the other game too, Soul Blazer is the first game. Then the third game is Terra Enigma. I don't have either of those yet, but this was a good start. I'm happy to finally get this game and play it, because I really like it. Outlander. This is like, if Mad Max was made back in the day, this would be it right here. So this game is pretty sick, so I'm pretty pumped up to have that complete in box. Got this from my buddy Patrick, man. He really hooked it up. Gave me Ease 3 complete in box and everything, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Haven't really played it that much, but you know, I just like the Ease game, and this one's probably pretty much what you would call the black sheep of the series, because it changes everything. Like it's like a side-scrolling platformer instead of like a top-down. And good old Nightmare Busters. I got this from the slow people at Super Fighter Team that ship out stuff horribly slow, but finally got it in the mail, so I'm pretty pumped up. This game really pushes the Super Nintendo's limits, because it was made at the end of the time of the life cycle of the system, and you could tell how it like the arcade, like it was getting more of an arcade feel to the games, like the animation, just a lot of stuff, man. But you should check this game out on YouTube. It's really on point. So another stack, and we'll start over again. All right, another stack. One of my favorite RPG series of all time. I mean, gosh, I remember getting the game on PlayStation, but it didn't originally come out on PlayStation. The first one came out on the Super Famicom. Star Ocean. Star Ocean is this was a Time Walk's release game that's a complete in box and has a manual and everything that they made for it. Patrick gave me this, and I'm really pumped up to have this game, because I'm a really big Star Ocean fan. He gave this to me for a great deal. Yeah, it's just pretty awesome. And luckily, since Time Walk is out of business, you know, I was able to get that complete in box, because people are trying to scout prices for it now. So one of my other favorite fighting games, Fatal Fury 2. This was probably the first fighting game. Fatal Fury 2 was the first fighting game I beat in arcades. Like, I was really pumped up. I was in the 6th grade, and I remember going to this place called Stop and Go in the arcade, and I was like, I just really got good at the game, and I ended up beating it. And, you know, I was like 11, 12 years old, so that was pretty amazing for me. BS Shockman. This was one of those games that got released on a satellite system that someone transferred to a repro cart. Shockman came out on the TurboGrafx originally. This one is awesome. They did a good job on this one. But yeah. Poppin' Twin B. This is the shooter one. This one's really cool. I got this from my buddy Danny at one of the shows I went to a couple years ago. Pretty cool game. My mom got me this back in the day. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. It was weird. I asked my mom, like, I said, hey mom, you know, like, I was just by chance just said, hey, can I get a game? And she said, sure. And I was like, what? Like, that was pretty crazy. And I played a Street Fighter, and they wanted like $90 for it, and she paid it like that, man. So that was crazy. She must have got her tax return or something, man, because she bought it with a quickness. I was pumped up. I played that game so hard that my thumbs were like all sore. Burning Rangers, another repro I got. Really cool game. Made a case for it and everything. It's like one of those RPGs. Wait, did I say it was a beat 'em up just now? I don't know. Anyway, it's an RPG, and it's more of an RPG that throws you right into the game. Like the story doesn't start until a little bit later, so they just kind of throw you right in. And you just start fighting and stuff, kind of. So it's pretty cool. I mean, you're in a town, and you start collecting your items and have someone join you, and you just go out on your adventure. Legend of Mystical Ninja. I can't believe I didn't have this in my collection. I recently picked this up for like $15 because the label was a little messed up. I think I fixed it a little bit. Yeah, the top is a little beat up, but I kind of pressed it back a little bit, so I'm fine with that. Kirby's Avalanche. Made a custom case for it. It's more like a Tetris type game. Pretty cool. Good old Latin. This is what I'm talking about when Capcom was at their finest back in the day making these type of games. This game is pretty awesome. I prefer this one over the Genesis version because I think this one follows the story more. Even though the Genesis one is better graphically, I think I like that one. The gameplay better in that one. Batman Returns. Pretty cool beat 'em up game. Cutthroat Island, another beat 'em up game. It's it's hard to describe this one. I mean, the movie flopped really bad, but maybe the game sold better. I don't know. Darius Twin, excuse me. A basic shoot 'em up on the Super Nintendo. Pretty cool. All right, next stack. Turtles in Time. I remember my mom got me this for Christmas in '92. I was hella happy to play this finally. I got this and Contra 3 for that Christmas, so that was pretty amazing Christmas for me. There was nothing but gaming going on. Battletoads Double Dragons, I got this to Christmas of next year. Really cool game. Battletoads Double Dragons Team Up. Enough said. Battletoads Battle Maniacs. This is probably my favorite out of the system games. I just feel like this one was really cool. I just think it was really balanced out well. The difficulty and stuff like that. You start off the first couple levels like fighting. Third level is the freaking tunnel, the snake pit, and then they kind of skip you to the freaking the turn. I can't remember what that level's called, but and the bonus levels are awesome in this game too. Star Fox 2. That's a repro, of course, because Nintendo canceled it like idiots when they shouldn't have. Star Fox 1. Gotta have that one too. Final Fight 3 with custom case. I'm probably going to go, since I found the original case for it, I'm probably going to go ahead and print that one out for it. But it doesn't really matter. Final Fight 2. Captain Commando. This is actually a spiritual sequel to Final Fight because it's set in the same timeline. It's really weird. Metro City. Joe and Mac Part 2. Joe and Mac 1. Pokey and Rocky. Yep, I got Pokey and Rocky. I have all the Pokey and Rockies that were released in America. Even the one Heavenly Guardian, which was supposed to be Pokey and Rocky, but they changed the name. Pokey Rocky 1. Artie Lightfoot. God, this game is hard to find a good label for. I think. Yeah, mine's is a little tore. But, it doesn't matter. I'm all about the game. Sparkster. This is actually my favorite out of the Rocket Knight games. Kirby 3. Kirby Superstar. Super Punch-Out. Castlevania X. Super Castlevania 4. World Heroes 2. Made a cool custom case for it. World Heroes 1. Excuse me. Fatal Fury Special. Super Street Fighter 2, which I made the Fei Long cover, which is pretty awesome. Get tired of having Ryu on the cover all the time. Okay. Legend completing box. This is another hit and beat 'em up on the system. Single card won't go for much. I think it goes for like 20, maybe a little bit less. But people are finding out about the game, how obscure it is, and they'll be jacking up the price. So just be aware of that. Gun Force. This is from the people who made Metal Slug. This is like one of their first games. Pretty cool. I forget, Phalax? I think that's how you pronounce it. I mean, this cover is classic, you know, the dude with the banjo on the cover. I love that. Pretty cool shoot 'em up. Christmas of '93 as well with Battletoads. Tournament Fighters. I remember my mom got me this one, and even though this game is hard, kind of, you know, if you learn it and learn how to do stuff, it really gets a lot easier. Like the computer cheats and everything, but pretty awesome game. I'm pretty pumped up to have this. Kindle Rage. This one, I got this one because it reminded me of Valis. Really cool game, hidden gem. A lot of people not knowing about it. Lagoon. This game was weird because this is the type of game you would find, like, if you see a lot of sports games in the store, like for sale, you would see Lagoon near there somewhere. It's pretty weird. But anyways, I like Lagoon, even though they could have fixed a lot of stuff on it. It's a decent RPG. It's not that long of a game. Super Double Dragon, going up in price. I seen the guy selling a single cart for like $35. I was like, whoa, I'm glad I got mine for like $15. Another repro, 100% Cotton. Another shoot 'em up, pretty cool game. Really cool game, actually. That's why I got it. It's kind of sad to see like a lot of the games that Nintendo wouldn't bring over here that we missed out on. So repro or import is the way to go to find out the true library of the system. The Fireman, really cool game. Happy to have this one. Another game that should have came out over here. Came out in PAL territories, but still happy to have that. Sailor Moon, RBG translated in English. Reason I got this is because the same people who made Chrono Trigger worked on this game, and you could tell by when you played a little bit. So really pumped up about how like that they did that. That's pretty cool. Adventures of Haruhai. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Haven't played much of it yet, but what I saw of it was pretty cool. Tales of Fantasia. This is better than the Tales of Fantasia that came out on the Game Boy Advance. I mean, that version is cool, but there's a lot of slowdown in it. This is the version to go to, but this one has a lot of random battles, so get ready for a lot of grinding. Good old Mega Man X3. And let's see. I guess I could just finish off this whole stack in this video. This is the last stack, so I'll just run through it. Mega Man X2. Of course, Mega Man X1. Mega Man at Base, which is a repro card I got was made in English. Mega Man 7. Yeah, I knocked that one out. That was an ass, but I went ahead and did it. The Contra 3 I talked about earlier. Sky Blazer. One of Sony, a game I made by Sony, which is really good. Super Terragon. Yeah, I went ahead and got it. Never again. So it's a cool game, but the price, I got a deal on it, but still, just when you pay over $100 for a game, you'll have buyer's remorse no matter what. At least I do. Super Terragon 1. Super Metroid. Finally got it, Gary. Demon's Crest. How do you pronounce it? Incantation, I think that's how you pronounce it. I can't really see it too well. Got that for a deal. The cart was a little, yeah, it's been like a little sun-dried and everything, I remember, but it's still cool. I'm not worried about it. Come on, we got one more stack to finish up. I'll close you later. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Wild Guns. Sunset Riders. Clock Tower Repro, which you've probably seen in the video I did with Jason. Clock Tower series is pretty awesome and scary. Magical Poppin'. This game, I can't believe this game didn't get released in America, but if you buy the original cart for a Japanese cart, that people are asking $200 just for a cart. So someone translated the little bit of dialogue in English and made a repro of it, which is pretty awesome. Got that. This stack is about to fall. I better make another one. Misadventures of Spike McFang. Oh, the Twisted Tales of Spike McFang, excuse me. It's like a Zelda game. SOS. Really cool game. I played it. You're on a ship, and the ship kind of like is going underwater and everything, so you're trying to like get out of the ship and everything. It was pretty intense when I played of it. Hook. A very cool game made by Sony as well. Animation is solid on this game. The way it plays is pretty awesome. They did a good job. Not the hook, not like that hook on NES. That was terrible. I don't know who did that, but they should be ashamed. U.S. Squadron made a custom case for that one. I usually call this the Magical Quest 2, but in a Super Nintendo it was called something, the Great Circus Mystery, starring Mickey and Minnie. This is actually originally named the Magical Quest 2, but they changed the name for some reason. Maybe because sales of the first one weren't too well. And the last game, Magical Quest Part 1, starring Mickey Mouse. So that is all my Super Nintendo collection. Wait, there's a couple more stragglers I just found. Cat's Run. My only import for the system right now. This game is sick. Like, it's like Cannonball Run, but the races are long, but they're really intense and fun. So I'm really happy I got that. And a Super Game Boy. You gotta have that. I got that on the cheap. So finally got this video knocked out. It was annoying me because I didn't want to do all these games, but that's my Super Nintendo collection. So I'm pretty much winding down to like I got everything I want for the system pretty much. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you through. Well, I guess I'll see you guys when I make the next collection video. Take care.